So last night I was a little concerned if the plan was gonna work or if it was gonna tie. Thank God it didn't tie, and thank God the plan worked. With Heather gone, all we gotta do is just beat Moose in a challenge and send him out next. Well guys, well done. The plan worked. Yeah, now all we gotta do is beat Moose. Yeah, but how are we gonna do that? He's the most physical of the bunch, and with Heather gone, I mean, can we even beat him in a challenge? Maybe if it's a strategic challenge. Otherwise, if it's a physical challenge, then, well, maybe I have the best chances at beating him in terms of physical, but even still, that's pretty far-fetched. Yeah, so you didn't think this one through, did you? Well, no, I did. It's just that we gotta hope that it's something more strategic. If it's something more physical, then, well, we gotta just give it our 100%. Last night hurt me because I was left with no choice but to get rid of Heather. I had to get rid of her. I couldn't go to Rocks for her. And if I voted for Scarlet on the first vote and let it go to a tie, when we got back to camp, there's a higher chance that everyone who were in the majority would have resented me. So I couldn't risk my spot in the game for her. I just couldn't. Is it heartless of me? Probably, but is it worth, trying to get to the end? Yeah. So how are you feeling, Connor? Not great. I still think we didn't make the right choice. Then why'd you go through with it anyway? Well, because if we went to Rocks, then, well, that would have been bad. And I didn't want to go to Rocks. But I'm just worried. When we get rid of Moose, what now? I mean, I don't think Scarlet and Winter are gonna turn on each other. Yeah, maybe not. In retrospect, more thought could have been put into the vote, but I still stand by what I did. I had to make a move on Heather because if I didn't, I wouldn't have anything to add on my resume. But here's the deal. Connor did make a good argument. I don't think Scarlet or Winter are gonna turn on each other. But here's the deal. I don't want to keep Moose over those two because he's got a stronger chance at winning immunity overall. Whereas if I'm against Scarlet, I think maybe I would have a chance at beating her in something, strategy-based. But with Moose, he's rather intelligent, and obviously he's really physical. So, I think just as long as he isn't immune by the next tribal, we should have this in the bag. Besides, I think I do have an idea of what I want to do at Final Four after Moose goes. I think we should stick strong and go to the finals, but I think we need to also try and do some last-minute preparations. How so? Well, I think we need to interact a bit with Winter. Why? Well, by the looks of it, she hasn't done much compared to Scarlet. She's kind of the one who kind of was standing by, or Scarlet, she's kind of the one who kind of orchestrated the move. I guess. So, I think it makes sense for us to go to the end with Winter, as long as the course of the events of the next few days work out in our favor. We just have to make sure Moose doesn't win the next challenge. We gotta make sure he goes, and hopefully everything will turn out well. Alright, well, alright, man, I'm trusting you on this one, even though I'm not feeling the most confident. Alright, let's get searching. Tribal could have gone, worse, but it also really could have gone better. Heather's gone and I am on the bottom, but I'm not quite out of the contention of winning just yet because I'm still the most physical one out here. But in case if I do lose the challenge, I do need to have, a backup. And I don't have an idol to protect me, so I just went out into the forest and tried looking for it because it's the only way I can possibly stay. Nope, doesn't seem like it's in here. Nothing up here. Now how am I gonna get down? Oh. Still nothing. I am curious if someone does have the idol already and I'm wasting my time, or if I'm just not looking hard enough. But I've looked at a good chunk of everywhere on the island and in the forest. So either it's somewhere at camp and I'm missing it completely, or it is in the forest and I'm just not smart enough to find it. But in case if I do lose, I do need this. But I technically don't need to have it on me just yet. That being said, I can't quit my hunt yet. So what happens if Moose wins immunity? If he wins immunity, then, well, I actually don't know. We probably are going to have to obviously convince him to keep us over Connor and Walter. Yeah, I guess. So, what are you thinking? If I were to pick one of those two, I'd probably pick Connor over Walter, because at least Walter was willing to work with us. Whereas with Connor, you know, he was hesitant, I guess. Besides, he has quite a few connections on the jury, so he might have a pretty strong social game. We just gotta make sure that Moose doesn't win immunity. If he doesn't win, then we can, you know, send him out really easily. You know, and an idol is the only thing that's going to save him, so unless if he can pull an idol out of his ass, I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to eliminate him. Look at him struggle, he can't find it. Yeah, well, don't jinx yourself, he could. And if he does find it, then we could end up going out if he doesn't win and he just uses it. Yeah, maybe, but, it's Final 5. Do you think someone had already found it by now? I would say so, but, I mean, hey, can't, be so sure, so we better look around just in case. Huh. Uh-oh. See anything yet? No, I can't. Alright, come on, Winter. The challenge is about to start, so we have to go. We just gotta hope that Moose can't find it. Alright, then. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. For this challenge, you will put your foot on the end of this plank and try and balance your statue. If you end up dropping the statue, you are out. The last person remaining with their statue still on their plank wins immunity and will be safe from the vote and guaranteed a spot in the Final 4. And everyone else is in contention at possibly going home. So, once all of you are ready, we'll get started. Everybody is ready. This challenge is on. It's been 5 minutes since this challenge started. Everyone's doing quite well. Ooh, Walter loses his statue. He's the first one out of this challenge, 6 minutes in. Everyone else still remaining strong. Let's keep moving. We've hit the 10-minute mark. Everyone still remains. 11 minutes go by. Ooh, Connor loses his statue. He's out. We are down to Moose, Winter, and Scarlet, fighting it out for immunity. All three of them remaining strong as we're approaching the 20-minute mark. It has officially been a half hour since we've started this challenge, and all three remain. Ooh, and Winter loses her statue, 40 minutes in. We are now down to Moose and Scarlet. Hey Moose, feeling scared? Not one bit. Well, you should be, cause you're about to lose your statue. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Looks like a lot of words are being exchanged as these two are fighting it out for immunity, and we are approaching a full hour. A full hour has officially passed, and both still remain. You're gonna lose it, Moose. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose it. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You sure about that, Moose? Ah, damn it. And it looks like Moose got distracted and dropped his statue, which means Scarlet has won immunity and is safe from the vote. Congratulations, Scarlet, on winning immunity. You're safe from the vote. As for everybody else, Tribal Council tonight, and someone will be the 13th person voted off and the 6th member of our jury. Won't be you. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. We'll see you guys tonight. I was able to beat Moose with psychological warfare, and I was able to win against him, and I feel great. So, unless if he can somehow, magically manifest an idol out of nowhere, then, well, I don't see any reason how tonight's vote shouldn't be easy. I'm not thrilled at all. I lost to Scarlet, she distracted me, and I lost it. I messed up today. So I just gotta go back out there and look for the idol. And if I can't find it, then maybe this is it. Or maybe I have to end up doing something drastic. I'm not 100% sure. Alright guys, I see no reason why the vote can't be as easy as 1, 2, 3. I think that with Moose vulnerable, we should just take this opportunity to vote him off. What if he has the idol? Well, he hasn't had luck finding the idol, so we just gotta bank on hoping that he doesn't have it, and at least hope he doesn't find it. What if he ends up finding it before Tribal? Then, well, I don't know. What else do you want me to do? There's no other alternate plan, because the rest of us are here. Yeah, I'm starting to think people are typing, "Gee, Connor and Winter, what answer were you expecting from Scarlet to say? You thought she was gonna have, an alternate plan?" Right now, we're at the final 5, everyone is present at the meeting except for Moose, who is the intended target, and even if he has an idol, it's what can we plan to do if he ends up using an idol? We don't know, because everyone who is here is present, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't vote for Moose. I mean, he's not immune, he's a big threat, and he has jury support. I don't see any reason to keep him around. Will you stop trying to find the idol, Moose? I mean, stop prolonging your goddamn elimination. Listen, I'm not gonna sit back and accept my fate in this game, okay? You chose not to, so why should I? Because we're at the final 5, and as far as I'm concerned, there is no idols left in the game. This war is not over. Moose, I don't think you understand. The war is done, and I have won the war. Not yet. Scarlet's taunting me, and she thinks she's, on top and, has won this war, when in reality, the war is still ongoing, and it's not going to stop, no matter what. I'm a fighter, and I am not backing down. I am finding this idol, whether she thinks it's out there or not. I mean, look at him, Winter. He's still freaking looking for the dang idol and having no luck. Yeah. It's honestly getting kind of funny and also pretty sad at the same time. Yeah, I kind of feel bad for him that he has practically no other option to go. I mean, he could talk with us if he wants to, but why should he? True point. Unlike Scarlet, I do feel a little bad for Moose that he has practically no other alternatives aside from trying to acquire the idol. But, I mean, here's the thing. Connor played the idol on Heather, which I assume was the Kalgeen idol. And I know Scarlet has her idol from our camp because Ty told me and Anne way back in the pre-merge. So it is a possibility that the idol is still out there. It's a possibility someone on the jury went out with it, but I mean, I don't know. The chances aren't really the highest. Scarlet, he's obviously still looking for it because he knows it's possibly still out there. And I know it's a possibility it's still out there because Connor played his idol at the Frank elimination, and you have your idol because Ty told me and Anne. Oh, did he? Yeah, he told us way back in the pre-merge before he went out. Interesting. Well, do you have it? Yes, I do, but I don't really see a reason to play it. I mean, I guess, are you intending to keep it as a souvenir? Maybe. Are you gonna play the idol on me? I mean, I see no reason why I shouldn't. but at the same time, I don't think you're getting voted. I mean, I guess, but, you know, better safe than sorry, right? And we're at the final 5, so it really doesn't matter, I guess. I'm still searching for this dang idol, but I overhear that Scarlet has an idol. Well, too bad she's not on my side. So I'm just gonna have to keep looking. But in case if I do find the idol, I gotta be smart on who I end up voting for tonight. Winter, where are you going? I'm going to talk to Moose. Why? Well, I want to make sure he's at least not voting for me, so that way maybe you don't even have to bother using the idol, because it wouldn't hurt our games if Connor or Walter would go. I mean, I guess it wouldn't, but, I mean, you don't really have to. It's not necessary. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want you to end up wasting the idol on nothing. I truly do believe that Winter is wasting her time. I see no reason why she should just talk to Moose. Even if he does end up voting for her, I'll just play my idol and, you know, she'll be safe. That is, if I even want to play the idol for her. And in fact, if Moose doesn't even vote for Winter, then it would be a waste of time and a waste of an idol. And it would be a flopped idol play since, you know, she didn't even end up receiving a vote. So, yeah, I'm unsure right now if what she's thinking is the smart idea. So, we still good on voting off Moose? Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, I wasn't as close to him compared to Heather, so it wouldn't be as hard for me to do, but I'm wondering if this is going to be the right route. I mean, it has to be. I mean, it's the safest route we can possibly do. Tonight, I'm just gonna have to go with the flow right now because I'm completely unsure about what's gonna happen tonight. Because there's a possibility Moose could find the idol. Do I think he'll vote me out? I don't know. He might, just to get back at me for voting off Heather. But at the same time, there could be a possibility he writes down either Walter or Winter's name. Would I mind? I would kind of mind if Walter ends up going. If Winter goes, that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But, yeah, I'm just hoping that tonight's just an easy vote. And hopefully, at the end of tonight, I should have a strong shot at making it into the final 3. Welcome to yet another tribal council. Before we begin, we'll bring in the members of our jury. Jacqueline, Luke, Frank, Brett, and Heather voted out the last tribal council. So, Scarlet, you won immunity today and you're going into the final 4. What's going through your mind? A lot of great things, Jeff. You know, I'm immune, I'm going into the final 4, I'm so close to the finale. It just feels so awesome. How are you feeling, Moose? I mean, you almost won that challenge. Yeah, and I felt like I needed to win that challenge. Now I'm at risk of going home because I'm pretty sure these other 4 are going to try and vote me out. So, Walter, do you think that's pretty accurate that if Moose won this challenge, this would be a completely different story, and with him being vulnerable, he's got a good chance at going? Well, I mean, I don't know what to put it as, Jeff. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say to that, because it's kind of a foregone conclusion he's the strongest one of this final 5. And, I mean, if he ends up going, it's only because we want a fair competition in terms of physical aspects. Whereas with Moose, he would have automatically dominated us in something physical. Alright, with that said, it's time to vote. Winter, you'll start us off. It's time to finally put your game to an end. You fought a long battle, but in the end, I won this war. Well, this game certainly is something. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. Now, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to use it, now is the last time you can do so. Yeah, Jeff, I'm not going anywhere. Scarlet, as I already told you, this battle is not over. Ah, crap. Oh, and it's for me, by the way, Jeff. Alright, thank you. The rules of Survivor state that if a hidden immunity idol is played, any votes cast for that person will not count, and the person with the next highest amount of votes will be sent home. This is a hidden immunity idol, meaning any votes cast for Moose will not count. I'll read the votes. Just one last thing, Jeff. Can I say something real quick? Okay. Scarlet, I got a question for you. What is it, Moose? Are you willing to keep your ally or not? What's that supposed to mean? Well, when Winter came and talked to me, she told me about your hidden immunity idol. Wait, what? No, I didn't. I just told you not to vote for me. Wait, how do you know about my idol? Once again, I said that Winter told me. Okay, listen, Scarlet, that's not true. I didn't tell Moose that at all. I mean, I did write your name down after all, Winter, so... Scarlet, what's it gonna be? Are you gonna keep your ally or not? Scarlet, listen. I don't know how Moose found out, but I swear, I did not tell him a thing. Okay, I'm gonna play it. I hope this is not a mistake, Jeff. I'm going to be playing my idol for Winter tonight. Alright, thank you. This is also a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Winter do not count. I'll read the votes. First vote. Moose does not count. Second vote. Moose does not count. Third vote. Moose does not count. Fourth vote. Moose does not count. That's 4 votes for Moose, none of them count. No votes for anybody, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the 13th person voted out, and the 6th member of our jury. Connor. Connor, that's 1 vote, that's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Dang. Well played, Moose. Sorry, Connor. Wait, so you just lied to me? Yeah, obviously. So much for keeping that as a souvenir. See you soon, Walter. See you on the other side, buddy. Connor, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. It seems as the numbers of players keep dwindling, the moves somehow get bigger. We'll endure for one last challenge, and with a few days left in this game, only time will tell. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. Well, this sure is a way to leave. Definitely not the way I wanted to leave, but a way to leave nonetheless. I guess Moose only lied because he just wanted to draw out Scarlet's idol. So I guess well played to him. And, yeah. It's just a shame to go out this close to the end, because if I snuck my way into the final 3, who knows, maybe I could have been able to pull this off.